The video that you're about to see is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Also, due to Mercury Retrograde, the audio is kind of bad, y'all, so bear with me. Oh, hey guys. Hey, how's everybody doing? I didn't even know the camera was on. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having fun. Hope you had a good spring break. We are in Mercury Retrograde. So I understand that's what's going on with the delays and everything because Mercury Retrograde is here. You know, it deals with communication, technology, and things like that. And I gotta be careful what I say now because I'm not trying to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? So guys, we got a lot to talk about. Welcome to Divinity Beyond Divine. I am your psychic tarot reader slash energy channeler slash astrologist. Oh, I gotta get all this. Did I say numerologist? Yeah. So welcome to my channel. If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. So guys, we're gonna get into it because this is what the guys said. This is where we talk about all the celebrities of the world and what's going on, and then we go to the end of the video and we go metaphysical, do the readings on, the celebrities, which we're going to do a lot of readings this week. So y'all get ready for it. Those of you who put the comments down below, I did check. We're going to see who's the next black superstar. That was a question. We're also going to see what's around Lizzo, Paul Logan, and who else? SZA. That was requests. We also going to do some other readings too. Some surprising readings that Spirit wanted me to talk about. So guys, how are y'all doing? We're going to do a check-in today because we haven't been doing check-ins lately. So we're going to go back into doing check-ins. So we got a lot to cover, guys. A lot, because there's been a lot of talking. Y'all already know. Sorry about my absence, but Mercury retrograde. I'm going to blame it on that. So anyways, guys, how are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing fine. Put down in the comments what's going on with y'all. We're going to talk about some important things before we get into the check-in. Let's talk about this weather. This weather has been bipolar. And like I said, guys, the winters are going to be a little bit longer. And as you can see, you're feeling it, right? Now, we're going to do some predicted it's pretty soon, too, because y'all didn't tell me about the Snoop Dogg situation, which I did a reading on Snoop Dogg a while back. That was a predicted it. We're also going to talk about Trump changing the education system. That was a predicted it also, because I did that in my 2025 reading. So we got a lot to cover, guys. But anyways, before I get to any other topic, let's talk about Trump for a minute, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all been noticing I haven't been talking about politics lately. I kind of been putting that on the back burner because you already know how I feel about that whole situation.
But if you tell me they're lying right now because of what the do you mean that I'm not gonna get my SNAP benefits? What the do you mean?
We are possibly going to lose our farm if NRCS doesn't hold up their contract with us on the EQIP program. Because of the executive orders, there's a pause or a freeze on the funding, and they're not able to pay out on the stuff that we completed or anything going forward.
Beyond betrayed. They used us during the campaign. The elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
I mean, you're an educator. You didn't vote for Trump eliminating federal funds.
No,
here.
I did not vote for that. I do not think that's what the voters want. If we have federal cuts, then that's going to mean bigger classroom sizes. I would lose teachers, first and foremost. It's devastating.
You gonna call yourself a Christian? I don't give a fuck if you go to church 23 out of 24 hours. You're a mean motherfucker. For the rest of your life, you have to know that you voted the same way as the KKK. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around it. You voted for hatred. You voted against women, against the gay community, against Mexicans, against blacks.
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid for my children. I know they said they put a halt on his freezing of the funds, but the Medicaid portal is still not working, so we can't access anything for our children's health insurance.
MAGA, yeah, you. Here it comes. Your FAFO moment is underway.
The people want to go ahead and just re-elect. Trump is not my president.
Officially underway moment. It's going to be more than a moment for you. Here's the deal. Trump officially announced that his tariffs are going to be going into effect. And as a foreseeable consequence to that, the stock market tanked. All of the markets tanked. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is the first domino to topple. And you will FAFO. You may not believe it. You may not want to believe it. You may be in total denial about it, but you're going to be in a world of hurt. You guys, we have been warning you forever.
So, I just want to say first and foremost, there are no victims and there are no villains in the universe. We didn't know why Trump was here. Some of us knew. And what was his purpose? Some of us knew. If you are metaphysical and spiritual, which they're the same thing, right? You know that our mind can make up problems and they can pimp us to solve them, right? So how are we going to solve something with hate? We can't. You will not. Let's talk about the DEI for my Black people and my Latinx. Food stamps. I need y'all people to hire your vibration. Okay? I need y'all to hire your vibration. We're not going to rely on the government anymore. Those days are done. Do you hear me? There are no victims when it comes to skin color. We're going to get that out the equation. Even when it comes to groups of friends, because you chose it for a reason. You chose the people that you want to connect with. You chose the job that you wanted. All y'all did, y'all choosing for a reason, right? Okay, guys, the earphones just went out. I don't care. I'm just going to, I'm telling you, Mercury Retrograde. I'm just going to continue this video. I don't care at this point. You know, I didn't graduate film college because of my skin tone. I graduated because I was goddamn good. I wanted it, and I aced that bitch. I made up my mind, and I said I was going to do something, and I did it. Nothing can stop you but you. You can't have what's not yours, and you can't have what is yours. Are you God or are you not God? Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Are you God or are you not God? I hope that registers. Because you are the co-creator of your universe. So stop feeling sorry for people who don't want nothing for themselves. You are not responsible for someone else's lack of growth. That's what I want y'all to understand, right? You are not responsible. Everybody chose and everybody made their choices. And that's just something that you're going to have to deal with. My chapter 33 might not be to your chapter 2 or 3. I did the work, and that's why I got here. You have to do the work to get up there too. Okay? So that's something that I would just want to talk about. And that all ties into Trump, just because he's making all these changes and these rules, because we are going into a new world order, doesn't mean that we are going to surrender. Okay? We're going to keep doing what we do best. We're going to keep on working. We're going to keep on making ourselves better. Remember what I said earlier, there are no victims. So I don't want to hear anybody act like they're a victim in society. Okay, anyways, I'm over myself with that. Let's start talking about the check-in. Now, the check-in, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about health. Because as you know, there's been a lot of sickness going around in the world. A lot of people are getting sick. Viruses are getting out of control. I am not a doctor, okay? I study nutrition, and doctors don't, okay? Remember I told y'all what happened when Miss Girl got here, right? Those of you who follow me, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to offer you up some helpful things. How many of y'all know who Tabitha Brown is? Tabitha Brown is my hero. So I'm going to offer you up a few things because I went and bought some of her stuff. Galleys. Galleys are something that y'all going to have to invest in. If you want to know where to buy them, go to Target or go to Walgreens, or they have them at CVS. They even have them at Walmart. But the prices don't went up. It's okay because of the DEI situation. But hey, get them. This is the apple cider vinegar ones. This is good for the gut. So if you're those of y'all who are trying to lose weight out there, this is what you do. Take 2 a day, 3 times a day, and you will see the results. Trust me, it works. This is a wonder for me. Another one, y'all have a hard time focusing? Take the Mantra Mind. This helps you focus. Okay? It helps the brain focus. Good for work. If y'all have anxiety and you're having a bad time sleeping and things like that, get the Ashwanga. This is good because I suffer through anxiety sometimes. When I'm around a whole bunch of people, I get this bad anxiety. This is the one you might get. If you have problems with your gut, because not all the times this can do the job, but this does do the job because, like I said, it has apple cider vinegar. It works, trust me. But get this one too. This is the pre-post probiotics, world's first. It's three things in one, and it's a gut cleanser. This does. It is good. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't got time. But also if you have low energy and you want to raise your energy up, get the Golly beets. This is a good one too. This is good for your heart. It's a superfood, and it's also give you productive energy, which I'm going to take this today when I go to work. So all of these guys is something I want to offer you up, guys, because I'm always keeping y'all good on y'all health, and I want y'all to be healthy because we're coming to some challenging times, and I need to prepare my peoples, right? Okay, so moving on from that. So now we still gonna whoa, don't go nowhere. We ain't talking about the celebrities right now. We still got some food stuff to talk about. By the way, I am healed. The lump is gone, people. So I just want to say thank you to my doctors. I have wonderful doctors out there who bless me. I'm so glad. Like I said, I got the saints and the angels behind me on this. Everything happens for a reason, guys. And then too, I needed a break. Shit, I was working myself crazy. But anyways, guys, I'm over myself. So let's talk about the foods to eat. Now, a lot of times when we eat food, we don't realize that a lot of the food we eat causes mucus, right? So, in other words, foods like corn, ice cream, butter, bread, milk, potato chips, cheese. I know y'all love cheese. And fast food, it creates mucus. And sometimes that mucus can cause inflammation. And when that inflammation gets big, it'll get into your hair, it'll get into your skin, it'll blow you up. You'll get constipated, all those factors, because all of this is like processed foods. Now, the foods that eliminates the mucus is stuff like key lime, watermelon, Roman lettuce, because it's pretty much water. You know, mangoes, walnuts, onions. I love onions. That's what helps you look young. You know, oranges and ginger. That helps eliminate the mucus. Okay. Now, this one is crazy. So I'll get ready, y'all. Remember, take notes. I hope y'all got a pen and paper. Take notes when it comes to this. So, God works in mysterious ways, right? Spirit works in mysterious ways. And Spirit uses foods to remind us of things that are part of our bodies. So, for instance, like the carrots. Carrots look like eyeballs. If you really chop them up and you see them, they look like eyes. They're good for the eyes. It's true. It's a fact. Walnuts look like a brain, right? It's good for the brain. This is all facts, y'all. Okay? For entertainment purposes only, everything I say is alleged. Wink, wink. Just because the man in black might get me, you know? Tomatoes. Tomatoes, have you heard, are good for your heart. True. Celery. Celery, you know, we always was told milk does the body good. It gives you strong bones and muscles, right? Not true. Celery. Celery is good for the bones. Figs, for you men are having problems down below the belt, figs are good for the scrotum. This is true. Grapes. People, last time I remember when the Delta came out, the virus, I had issues with my lungs. Grapes are good for the lungs. Okay? Make sure they have seeds though, because a lot of them don't have seeds, and that's where crazy stuff happens. You know, it's fake food. Kidney beans, y'all know this one, right? The kidney beans are good for the what? Kidneys. Ginger. What does ginger look like? The stomach. Ginger is good for the stomach. And last but not least, oh no, I got two more to go. Citrus. Citrus for women out there, it's good for that. It's good for the breasts. Citrus. I always wonder why my mom liked to eat that a lot. That's what it's for. Men too, because men can have breast cancer as well. Sweet potatoes, my favorite. Sweet potatoes is good for the pancreas. Okay? And another one that I don't have on here, but it's a proven fact, bananas. Bananas are good for the teeth. Some of y'all be having, you know, I know some of y'all don't go to the dentist. You have like brittle teeth. You feel like your teeth is not getting strong enough. Bananas. Trust me when I say that. Bananas. Okay, so that was our check-in for today. I hope you guys, you know, got it good. All right. So, let's get into the gossip, guys. Let's see what's going on, because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and it's been crazy lately. I hope y'all can hear me, because I don't. This shit ain't working. So the first thing we want to talk about, y'all, Wendy Williams. She came out and she passed her test with flying colors, y'all. She let us know she ain't got no dementia. She trying to tell y'all, you know, I'm not no Bruce Willis. But Sabrina, you know, she came out and she said, you know, y'all don't believe what the media is saying because, you know, no, Sabrina, we ain't listening to what you saying because you're the crazy one. You got a background. So we ain't gonna listen to no Sabrina. Anyways, moving on from that, y'all. Tony Busby. Y'all, didn't I tell y'all that girl was lying? There was a recent video that just came out, and we done found out she was lying.
An ABC News exclusive interview with Jay-Z's attorney. As the hip-hop superstar is now suing a woman for defamation, saying she falsely accused him of assault. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersi spoke with him. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. The woman who accused Jay-Z of sexual assault has already dropped her lawsuit. But now, for the first time, you're going to hear the story behind the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Jay-Z's lawyer says it should put to rest any doubt about his innocence. This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim and agreeing that Jay-Z did not assault her.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him. With Jay-Z. Busby did? Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
The people around Mr. Carter wanted to know what happened behind closed doors. And so they asked for her to be interviewed. The interview occurred, and the tape speaks for itself. She says, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Carter did not do this. It is effectively a lie. And the only reason Mr. Carter is even involved in this is because she was pushed to involve him, pushed to include him by a lawyer.
The accuser's lawyer, Tony Busby, called it a blatant lie that he pushed Jane Doe to sue Jay-Z. And he sent us this recording of a phone call with his client.
They say that they have you on tape denying that Jay-Z assaulted you. Is that true?
No. They don't. I've never said that.
Okay. They also say that you told them, and they have it on tape, that I, Tony Busby, told you to came up with this plan and told you to say that Jay-Z assaulted you so you would get more money.
No.
Jane Doe said in a court filing, although I ultimately chose not to pursue them, I stand by my claims. She says in a sworn declaration that she felt intimidated and terrified at being confronted by these two individuals on my doorstep. Was she coerced in any way?
Of course not. They did not coerce her, promise or threaten her in any way, shape, or form. She voluntarily met and spoke to them, and she told them her truth, which was, under no circumstances did Mr. Carter do this. And number two, the only reason he's even involved in this is she was pushed to introduce him by a lawyer.
Does your client know Jane Doe?
No.
Ever met her?
No, Mr. Carter doesn't know Jane Doe, never met Jane Doe. There's no truth to any of this.
Box me in, but somehow I beat them charges like Rocky.
One of the world's best-selling artists with more than 140 million albums sold, Jay-Z is also husband to Beyonce and a father of 3.
Like we from Lagos, man, Samusa reincarnated. We on our levels, that's
He vehemently denied the allegations at the outset. He spoke about the painful impact that they had, especially on his kids. How as a father, has he tried to handle this?
It's tough to hear a false lie said about you, spread through the internet, and affecting your children. It's tough on him. It's tough on anybody. But what he does is he proves himself innocent. Today is hopefully the final chapter in that, and then they're going to move forward. That's what Jay does.
Jay-Z is now suing Jane Doe and her lawyer for defamation. Why not let it lie? The case is gone.
The truth had to fully come out. This person cannot be allowed to sort of hide from the reality that this was a false accusation.
While the accuser's lawsuit against Jay-Z and Sean Combs was dismissed, Combs still faces a number of other civil claims from other accusers, which he denies. And on Friday, guys, Combs is due in court to plead not guilty to a new indictment in his federal case.
So many of the indictments he's facing, Combs is.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People, I swear to God, I swear to God, yo, they make it too easy. They make it too easy. Hey, we're going into a whole new world and the truth is coming out. Some people just can't handle it. Anyways, moving on from that, Doechii. So, I just want to give a shout out to Doechii Okay? Because a lot of y'all be coming for her, and y'all don't know that this girl's been here for a minute. Doechii has been here since 2018, and she's been putting out quality shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about uber talent. Trying hard to get noticed. She's been doing all this kind of stuff. And I'm not going to let none of you MOs come for her and say that she don't deserve what she deserves. And some of y'all coming for her saying that she's an industry plant. You know, the industry plant, you want to know who that is? Ice Spice is the industry plant. That's who the industry plant is. Where the talent is in that. And the reason I'm bringing that up because some girl came on there trying to compare the two. No, Doechii's been doing her goddamn thing. Ice Spice is a goddamn industry plant. No offense to you, Ice Spice. If you're trying to lose weight, more power to you. But at the end of the goddamn day, guys, let's call a thing a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what she is. No shade. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Because somebody trying to go over. I hate when y'all think y'all know what y'all talking about when it comes to industry plants. What the hell are you? What do you see in that? She's an industry plant. So shout out to Doechii. And I want to give another shout out to I'm telling y'all, colorism is a motherfucker. But anyways, Doechii doing her thing. And she came out with Miss Lauryn Hill, and that proved it. Take a look at this.
How you feeling? Yeah? Listen. Y'all know this tune? Do you know this tune? Yeah. Yo, turn my music up out there. For your friend, why you not hit it and never called you again? Remember when he told you he was about to bench a miss? Why not you ain't him? How you think you really come pretend like you were down and you called them again? Let's win. Giving them so easy you ain't even pulling him. If you didn't, then you practice for the 10. Dropping out your neck saying you're a Christian. Muslim dipping with the kid. That was the sin. That's the test of it. Who you want how in the middle of the questions with? So you got ass, but you think it is a straight up. Nigga had a brain through the six.
You know what's crazy? I think me and Doechii crossed paths before. Because I go to Florida a lot. And I'm always by the beach. And I remember seeing this girl. And she was trying to sell one of her CDs to me at one time. I did not know who she was. I got it somewhere. I got it somewhere in my room. But I did not know who this girl was. And come to find out, it was Doechii. Yeah, I met this girl. I met her. She was real kind. You know, I did buy her CD. So I have it somewhere in here. I'll let y'all know where I got it. But, you know, I got it. Anyways, moving on from that. Chris Stapleton made a comment, y'all. He has filed an official objection to Beyonce's Grammy win. And he said something that we already knew. He said, even she admits this is not a country album. Duh. Beyonce said that clearly. But a lot of y'all people, not my metaphysical people, I'm talking about the ones in the back, a lot of them didn't realize that Beyonce said that. So I hate that y'all coming for her. And by the way, she's filling up seats. So I hear the talk, people say she's not filling up. No, Beyonce's filling up the seats. We're going to do a reading on Beyonce, by the way, because it's a lot of stuff coming up with her too. But I'm fit to read another update on Mama. So y'all stay tuned for that. And speaking of Beyonce, y'all, Kanye West. Oh my God. Y'all know we've been talking about. I told y'all he was done. I told y'all this man was done. Kanye West will open his goddamn mouth. He talking to Diddy in jail, and then he go tweet talking about his daughter. You know, like he talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. One thing I don't do, and y'all already know, I've been telling y'all this. I do not talk about nobody's kids. Let's get that straight. Y'all already know how I do. That's one thing I can talk about any celebrity, but when it comes to kids, don't ask me to do a reading on it because they're still young and they got life to go. And one day they're gonna wake up and they're gonna see this video, and it could fuck them up if they're not mentally, spiritually prepared. So don't ask me to do no reading on them. But anyways, but Kanye, I'm gonna get your ass. You know, you fucked up, Kanye. You fucked up. We're in Mercury retrograde, really? You gonna start this mess? You know what it is, y'all? He's next. He's next. And I was wondering when I did Beyonce's readings, I was like, why is Beyonce worried? Because I think something is coming out with Jay-Z. Now, I'm not saying Kanye is wrong. He wrong for picking on the kids, but Kanye, your karma's coming. You don't talk about nobody's kids because I believe one of your kids are retarded. I'm just saying, you're gonna have one. I'm just saying, guys. Spirit works in mysterious ways. I'm just gonna say that. Don't come for nobody's kids. I'm gonna have to edit that out because I'm just saying, you know, Spirit knows what I mean by that. Oh, but Kanye, I don't know what to say about you anymore. You talking about the KKK 1 minute, then you talking about you was a Trump with Trump one time. You Kanye, you the wrong messenger. We not supposed to listen to you. You know what? I can't even bump your music no more. Y'all, matter of fact, don't bump Kanye's music anymore, okay? Like I told y'all, and Spirit tells me Kanye is done. Kanye is gone. Like what did Nicki say?
John, that train has left the station.
The train has left the station. He done, y'all. He done. Anyways, we gonna do a reading on Kanye to see what's up with him. Why is he spiraling? So y'all look up for that reading because we're gonna get into that too in the future. Let's move on from that. Jonathan Majors, y'all probably gonna hate me when I say this. Jonathan Majors. People from his past said that he was never a good person. Still, y'all still salute this man. Y'all still give him credit. I know some of y'all be like, "Damn, you always trying to take the black man down and all this stuff," and give him a chance. Everybody deserves it. I know. Somebody just said this was funny because I heard somebody say he speak the way he dressed. I was like, God dang. But it's funny, but it's true. He do look like how he talk. Because he a country boy from the South. But Shirley Shepherd, you wrong, girl, because you be saying the wrong things. You, girl. I like you, Cheryl, but Wendy Williams would have kept it real.
I love this for you, Jonathan. You found love with actress Megan Good. And I read that y'all got married yesterday. You's a married man. You's a married man. Hey, what had happened here? You got to tell me about this day.
I said to Megan yesterday, I said, today might be the happiest day of my life. Yeah, I love that woman so much. So how did it happen? Well, I asked her father first, right, in Paris, if that was all right. And he said, that's cool. My mother's a pastor, and she came to the premiere, the LA screening.
Yeah.
We had told her that, hey, we're gonna do this thing, and we did. My mother married us yesterday. Her mother was there. Her mother was there, and we had these rings, and we got them engraved in Hawaii. But after I spoke with her father again.
Yeah.
And we finally got to do it, but it was always a plan, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just something about Jonathan Majors I do not like. I don't know what it is. It's just something about that man that I don't know. Megan, I'm going to pray for you. By the way, I predicted their marriage. And I predicted some other stuff that's going to come about. But hey, like I told y'all, Spirit never lies. Y'all go watch my Megan and Jonathan Majors video. Telling y'all. But anyways, me saying all of this, audio got leaked. And he admit to what he did to that girl. Now, he done came on Shirley Shepherd's show and he start crying. I wasn't buying it. I know a lot of y'all probably was. I was not buying that. I have this gift where when somebody cries, I can instantly feel if it's genuine. That didn't feel genuine. That felt staged. He is an actor, remember. He can act. So, I'm not buying it. Anyways, moving on from that, Tiana Taylor, you ain't got to explain nothing to us. You don't have to explain anything to us because we already knew what kind of person your ex was. Okay? Live your life, girl. That's all I got to say about that. Anyways, moving on from that, speaking of tributes, Michelle Trachtenberg and Myra Wilson, the girl who played Matilda, y'all remember that? Well, she came out and she had this to say. Check this out.
Oh my gosh, I have so many favorite moments. I did it with my powers.
Matilda star Mara Wilson mourning the loss of her childhood friend Michelle Trachtenberg, who died last month at the age of 39.
I never meant for this to happen.
In deep grief, there is strength.
The child star turned writer penning this essay for New York Magazine, eulogizing my cool friend, Michelle. In the tribute, Mara recalls a moment behind the scenes at the 1997 Kids' Choice Awards, where she watched a then 11-year-old Michelle play fighting with Jerry Maguire star Jonathan Lipnicki, who was 5 years younger. Her first impression?
She was a smart woman, and she was a smart girl.
Michelle was remarkably intelligent, self-possessed, and surprisingly kind, even after the success of Harriet the Spy.
You'll never leave me.
right? I want to be an actress when I grow up. I want to write my own movies and I want to direct and star in them and stuff.
E.T. first met Michelle on the set of that film in 1996. A few years later, she and Mara ended up at the same middle school, where Mara claims Michelle was bullied. She writes, while she always looked gorgeous, the Gossip Girl star usually didn't look happy.
Oh, stop going for the heart. Go for the jugular.
There's a lot that you don't see.
E.T. was there last month on the day Michelle was found dead in her New York City apartment.
Give a responsive female, approximately 30 years old. Be advised location has EDP history, and EMS is about 20 minutes out.
EDP history, noted in the dispatch call, stands for Emotionally Distressed Person. Michelle is also said to have suffered complications from a liver transplant. Her death was ruled undetermined after her family rejected an autopsy. Mara was packing for a work trip when she learned the news. She writes, "My hands were shaking and my knees went weak.
I was just horrified.
I always thought I would get the chance to see her again, to tell her how much I'd always looked up to her, to tell her the times we spent together as children were some of the best of my life."
What I'm more grateful for is people, them coming in with, "You inspired my life." All of those just beautiful things, you know?
Yeah, y'all, it's sad, you know. Like, when you really look back at people's lives, you never know what they're going through. You never know what they're going through. And I did a reading on her, y'all. Check out that video. I did a video on her, Michelle Trachtenberg. And I believe she had a drinking problem because that's the reason why she got a liver transplant. But I felt like it was, she seems like the person that, you know, she's never controversy, but we don't know what she's going through. She could be going through that. You know what I'm saying? So her parents, they don't want to reveal the autopsy. I left it alone, guys. I surrender. You know, if that was her parents' wishes, I guess that was her parents' wishes. But I'm not going to dig deep into it. Anyways, moving on from that, speaking of tributes, Mariah Carey. Did y'all see that?
Why would I do that? Nobody can sing Mariah songs like Mariah. Nobody. Y'all don't understand Queen things.
Money Long blasting her critics and explaining what Mariah Carey really thought of her tribute performance after this seemingly shady side-eye. And these facial expressions went viral.
I still love them. I really do.
Both Money and Tori Kelly performed a medley of Mariah's greatest hits Monday at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. Fans seemed to assume Mariah was not impressed, but Money took to her socials with her toddler on her lap to spill the tea.
She asked me to do it. You thought I chose to get on TV and sing a Mariah Carey song? I did my best. And that's all I can do.
Yeah, Mariah and Money have history. The R&B star has written songs for Mimi, and they even collaborated on Money's Made For Me remix in 2023. So what was Mimi's official review of the tribute backstage?
She told me I did a great job. She appreciated it. And that's it. But even if she hated it, which she didn't, because I do have the footage of us talking afterwards. If she pushed me down the stairs, if she told me she hated it, I would say thank you. That's what I would say.
And Mimi showed some love to Tori too, sharing this group photo, calling the Grammy winners gorgeous, uber-talented, kind, incredible musicians who made my heart so full of joy with their tribute performances.
Thank you guys that love me and uplift me. Everybody else?
Mooney Long, cute, but Mariah was like, she had me cracking up, y'all. Mariah had me, she had me laughing. It was funny. It was funny because Mariah, she goes show you how petty she is. That's why I love her. She reminds me of my aunt Diane. That's something about that I noticed about Mariah Carey. But anyways, love you, Mariah. Keep it going, girl. Mariah is just showing out. Anyways, guys, moving on from that, Elon Musk. His Teslas are on fire.
Musk is denouncing the war on Tesla.
It's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence. I think we just have a deranged, there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
The random violence is nerve-wracking for Tesla drivers.
You have Teslas lit ablaze, Molotov cocktails thrown at Tesla dealerships.
Is it just me? I sense like a lot of people cutting me off, driving real close.
Abby Berman, who lives in Venice Beach, California, says she got a creepy letter in her mailbox.
Hello, neighbor. Won't you please consider getting rid of your Tesla vehicle? The message you are sending at this point is, I am a Nazi too. I'm now nervous that my car is going to get vandalized, that somebody's watching me.
She says she's holding on to her Tesla, but many say they're contemplating selling.
I love the car. I don't like driving something that supports Elon Musk, so we're getting rid of it.
And just listen to Jimmy Kimmel's audience reaction when he mocked Elon's troubles.
Tesla stock is way down, almost disastrously so.
All the hatred is impacting sales, and now one major Tesla investor is calling on Musk to step down.
The company's reputation is just being destroyed by Elon Musk, and sales are plummeting. I think Tesla needs a new CEO.
Musk tells Fox News he believes it's all a conspiracy funded by his political enemies.
I think there are larger forces at work as well. I mean, I don't know who's funding it and who's coordinating it, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Nobody want the Teslas. Also, I want to tell y'all this in Vance Jackson, San Antonio, there's going to be a new thing called Robo-Taxi Network, particularly Teslas. So Teslas are coming out with these new taxis, right? That there's no driver. It's all computer operated. And they're going to be picking people up. This is starting in California and Texas. So y'all get ready for that. Elon's doing something, and I believe that's the reason why they had those fires in LA, remember? Because Elon was doing something. We knew. Anyways, moving on from that, guys. Dawn Robinson. She put out a video saying that she was living in her car for the last 3 years. Or whatever, because her money was funny and she saw the van life to seem pretty cool. So those of y'all who don't know, Dawn Robinson was from the group In Vogue. They was the first Destiny Child. And then people were saying she had a mental illness. I don't believe that. Dawn ain't got no mental illness. Dawn is just tired of people fucking her over. I mean, she's a Sagittarius. And the thing about Sagittarius is, I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I understand. The thing about us Sagittarius is we have presence. When we walk into the room, people feel us. We get attention. And the thing is, if you fuck with us, we will shoot bow and arrows. We'll do that. And we ain't gonna hold back. And that's what Dawn Robinson did. She's a true Sag, y'all. I hate to say it, she's a true Sag. Well, so she got kicked out of In Vogue because she was trying to tell the girls that they was getting ripped off, which she was right. I'm on Dawn. I always loved Dawn. Dawn was always one of my favorites. She had the voice when she came out with, "What's it gonna be if I can't pretend? Don't you wanna be bold and friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go." I'm not gonna sing real loud, but that was off the Set It Off movie soundtrack, y'all. They killed that. Dawn, and I don't know if y'all know the backstory they didn't want Dawn to sing that song. They wanted one of the other girls to sing, but they went ahead and let her sing. And guys, that was one of the highest songs that they had in history. Was "Don't Let Go." I mean, it was everywhere, y'all. Then she got kicked out the group, y'all. They kicked her out. I think they kicked her out or she left. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then she went to Lucy Pearl. Y'all know who Lucy Pearl is? I wanna dance tonight, dance tonight, spend my night thinking anybody, yeah. That was the song, y'all. That was the song. If you don't know about Lucy Pearl, guys, you have not lived. That was the jam. You are missing out. That was, man, that was a song. You know, she got kicked out of that group too. But I was like, you know, you know what she said? She said, I would never go back to En Vogue and should have never went back in the first time because they had like a reunion. I was like, dang, girl, for real. She ain't going back, you know. And I don't think she was crying for help because she came out, you know, in the van. I don't think she was crying for help. I think she just wanted to let her fans know this is what I'm doing. I'm still here. You know, that's all I want to say about that. Anyways, moving on from that, Will Smith got a new album coming out. Now, you know, I like Will Smith, but I don't think I'm ready for no new music from him. You know, I like getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy. I like jiggy with it. Here comes the man in black. Man in black. Summer, summer, summertime. Switch. Turn around and eat it. Turn around and. Nah, I'm not ready for the Will Smith album. I don't know. I don't think it's go hit the same. I give it a listen on iTunes, but I don't know. I'm not ready for no Will Smith album. No shade. I'm serious. No shade. I'm just saying. But anyways, guys, that's what I got for today. There's a lot of other stuff coming real soon, so we're gonna prepare for that. Um, Next episode, we're gonna get into readings, and I chose to just make this only the gossip because I'm going to be reading a lot this week, y'all. So get ready for it, right? So I wanted to keep this separate. I just wanted to give you an introduction on what we're going to read for the week because it's going to be a busy week. And I know y'all, some of y'all going to be working. Some of y'all listen to me in y'all car. Y'all listen to me at home. It's okay. It's fine. I get it. But yeah, so I got to go. I got to run. So yeah, we got more to come. So I love you all. Peace, love. I'll see you soon. I know this was only 30-minute video, but hey, you got more to come. So look out for I got some predicted it's coming out. Look out for those. And we're gonna talk more. And we're gonna get into some politics too, you know, because Trump is doing the most right now. And another thing we're gonna do a reading on is will there be a draft? Will there be a draft? Because we're going to war. I already told y'all guys. Trump, he hides what he's going to do. Kamala shows you what she's going to do. So all of this John F. Kennedy files and all this kind of stuff, you know, because you know Robert Kennedy is changing the food. That's why we talking about the food, right? But all this other stuff is a distraction to throw y'all asses off. Y'all going to feel it. We're going into famine. Did y'all hear about the deer disease? Oh yeah, they call it deer zombie disease or something like that. Y'all, it's gonna be something. Eat right, y'all. I'm getting y'all prepared. Stay away from meat. Stay away from the meat. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Did y'all hear about that story in Waterbury? Thank you all for watching the gossip. Sorry for the Mercury Retrograde audio. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Oh, just in case, guys, there's a Mercury Retrograde episode on the link down below. Click it to find out what to do during Mercury Retrograde. See you all soon. Later. God bless. God bless.